Hello, my name is Daria and welcome to this healing guided transmission. And in this session, we will be working with releasing anything that is blocking you, that is stopping you, sabotaging you on your way of improving your health. So let's begin. Please find a comfortable seat, or you can listen to this lying down. Just make sure that you can be completely relaxed. And let's start by taking a deep breath in and a full breath out, and try to release any tension from the body, from the mind. Relax your face, your neck, shoulders, your torso, lower body, just settling in. And starting our session, I call upon angels and archangels to hold the space for this session, for this healing, and asking your higher self to assist in this healing. And may this healing be for your highest good, for your greatest health. And may we receive exactly what we need to assist us in releasing anything that's sabotaging us from having better health. This is something better for your highest good. Okay. And in your mind, you can say that you're open to receiving this healing. Good, and we're just starting with releasing some resistance to, it's kind of like resistance to working with health, right? Resistance to addressing your health, improving your health. Whenever the topic of health comes up, that's kind of that initial internal resistance is what we're working with right now. And the angels are helping you release that resistance. And it can come from different places. I sense that for a lot of people, it comes from a place of really frustration because there's so much information and so much misinformation out there about health, and everybody says something different. You know, if you go to, especially if you have certain conditions and you've been trying to find some kind of relief or some kind of answers, and everyone says different things, there's kind of this almost like a traumatized part of you that just doesn't even want to address this topic anymore. That's what it feels like. And even if you're not dealing with any conditions or any difficult symptoms, just the sheer amount of information and misinformation and kind of like demands on your attention when it comes to health, it can be very overwhelming. So we're just releasing that, just kind of parts of us that have been fed up with all this talk of different ways that we need to be healthy, a lot of them being actually not helpful at all. And kind of this frustration of, of not trusting your body, or of being taught to not trust yourself, to not trust your body. Almost like being, learned out of your own truth. That's what it feels like for a lot of people. So just letting that go and releasing that frustration. I know it's really painful and uncomfortable, especially if you're living with serious conditions. Okay, good. And it feels like a lot of outside forces that don't want us to do this, that don't want to. It's like they don't want you to take your power back or connect back to your truth. So we're continuing to work through that and releasing any negative effects of outside forces on you. Releasing those forces that are blocking you from being truly healthy, truly in your power. And it's your birthright, right? It's your birthright to be healthy, to feel well, to have your power, have your truth. And I didn't think we would go there in this session, but I do feel a lot of like negative energies and forces that are it's basically in their interests for us to not fully be in our strength or in our power or in our health. So we're just releasing their hold on you, on your body, on your mind. our power back to you, because it's your birthright to be in your power, to be healthy. It's your birthright to know the truth about what's going on with your body. It's your birthright to be healthy and to take your health back. Good, okay. And asking Archangel Michael to assist in this process. And all the beings of light who can assist us in this process of taking back our health, taking back our power, taking back our right to know and see the truth. It just feels like a lot of what's coming up is a lot of like illusion and misinformation, and it's almost like, you know, your body knows the truth, and the core, you know the truth, but we've been so conditioned and so kind of like learned out of it in many ways. So that's kind of that frustration and that pain and trauma that is coming up for many people. Okay, it's looking better already. It feels like, yes, it feels like now you can connect more to the truth of your body. So the good thing about that is now that you receive different information, you'll be able to discern better like what rings as true to you and what doesn't. So that's really good. Okay, and we are working right now on your solar plexus. So you might feel some heat in the solar plexus. Yeah, I feel some heat, some fire in the solar plexus. You might feel tingling. You might also feel your tummy rumbling during the session. That is normal. You might also have some emotional things come up. That's okay too. So just sending love and healing to your solar plexus, and we're receiving solar plexus upgrade for our power. This is our center of willpower, of like personal power, also boundaries. And this is like our place where, yeah, like our inner fire power resides energetically. And receiving an upgrade to our inner power. And right now, calling back your power from every time, especially if you're listening, if you're one of the people who either have chronic illness or have been dealing with doctors or symptoms for many, many years in your life, right? And haven't maybe found help or answers that you were looking for. Calling back your power, or anyone else, calling back your power from any time where, you know, you were led astray, even by well-meaning people, perhaps, right? When it came to health, or when you were given a course of treatment that actually made you feel worse, or anything of that nature, where your instincts or the instincts of your body were overridden and you believed that others know best, or believed in something that was actually not good for you. And we're, again, of course not to blame anyone. Everyone's doing the best they can, and of course I'm sure all these people were well-meaning, but it's just kind of like trauma of the body. Calling back your power from all those times where you overrode your own knowing, your own instinct. I know I've done it many times. So keep breathing. And just seeing your own energy, your own power coming back to you. We'll have different circumstances, different situations when that happened. And again, it's not to blame anyone, and it's not to blame ourselves, but just calling all our power back, all our energy back, and repairing those wounds of the body, of the soul. It feels a little bit, for some people, it feels a little bit like fragmentation experience, especially if you've been, to myriads of professionals, everyone telling you a different thing, and this kind of helpless feeling of I don't even know what to think anymore. That's what I'm feeling under this fragmentation. But it's okay, we're healing it, we're letting it go. I highly recommend, if you haven't checked out medical medium information or meditations, he's also it's an incredible source, especially for any type of chronic illnesses. I will put the link in the description as well. Okay. Good. And let's see if there's anything else. Yes. And now we're continuing. We're continuing to work with the topic of kind of like misinformation and information that doesn't really work for you, and maybe it even worked for other people, or they thought it did, but it's not really working for you. So it just feels like your information field is filled with, and I think all of our fields are filled with all this information about health that is not really right. That's not what your body wants. That's not right for your body. So just clearing that and releasing and helping you feel more clarity around what is for you and what is not for you, and releasing all the misinformation. Good. Okay, it feels so much better now already. Before it felt like you're just in this cloud of completely different opinions and you have no idea which ones. It's just like kind of like a game of guessing. And now I feel a lot stronger pull towards what's actually right for you, what's actually true for you, and a better ability to discern what is maybe well-meaning misinformation and what is something that's applicable for you. Good. Okay, nice. The body feels a lot better already. The body felt very traumatized by this crazy amount of misinformation about health. And it feels also really defeating, because it's almost like, okay, like maybe you create some sort of resolution, New Year resolution, and you're like, okay, yes, I'm gonna be doing this diet or this thing and that thing, and it's almost like, yeah, we're all well-meaning, and then we start doing it and it's actually, doing more harm than good, but it's hard to tell because everyone says a different thing, etc. So a lot of that, just a lot of confusion, really. Yeah, for me right now, I find medical media information resonates with me the most and feels very, very true. But just helping you find what's true for you, right? Find what resonates for you and find your source of truth. Okay, and let's see what else we can heal that is sabotaging us, blocking us, preventing us from being more healthy, from having that vibrant health, from taking the steps that are for our highest good, highest health. And working on the third eye right now. Interesting. I didn't expect the session to go this route, but we're working once again with the third eye and being able to see the truth and being able to see clearly the information that is right for you, right? Because that's the most important first step when you're taking your health back, is knowing what protocols to follow or knowing what path to take. Okay, and clearing the third eye and connecting it also more to your power center, so you feel empowered to see the truth. Feel a lot of fear, and it feels like, especially if people who are listening, maybe who you have a sense or some sort of, I know I definitely resonate and have had those experiences in the past, where you have a certain sense of a truth about your condition or what's going on, and then you go to a professional and you kind of allow them to override you because they know better and they are a professional, but in reality, it turns out your intuition was correct. And again, this is not to criticize or blame anyone, right? We're all trying to find what is right for us, for our bodies. So just helping release that. It almost feels like fear of going against the mainstream opinions, or fear of going against opinions of people who you deem to be a lot more qualified than yourself to handle your health or to advise about your health. Fear of being in your truth, basically, around your health, or maybe the health of your loved ones or children. Yeah, the children is like a whole different ball game. We're focusing on ourselves right now. And also, like, if the child is if it's a very, very young child, it's still kind of same energy, similar energy. Okay. And releasing all those fears. There's a lot of collective trauma around going against the grid, especially when it comes to alternative medicine or any kind of treatments and things like that. And yeah, different traumatic episodes have happened in the past while going against the mainstream, from witches being burned to different kind of alternative healing or religious leaders being persecuted by mainstream religions. And it's kind of all of that collective energy around health and healing. Okay, and letting that go, letting that fear go. The fear is very deeply ingrained. And of course, we all understand that there's certain ways in which certain things are imposed in our day and age, and it is, can be dangerous or inconvenient to go against those beliefs or agendas. So just releasing the fear of the past, and taking our power back. Taking our power back. This might feel a little bit intense. You might feel some fears coming up. Just breathe through it. We're in the process of releasing, and you're doing really great. I feel so many people here are really charged up to really take their power back and take back their health. So that's really wonderful. Keep breathing. I'm here with you. Okay. And please repeat in your mind or out loud, I am a sovereign being and I deserve to know what's best for my health. I am a sovereign being and I have the right to know what is best for my health. I am a sovereign being and I have the right to be healthy. I am a sovereign being and it is my God-given right. It is my God-given right to be healthy, to have health. Let me say that again. I am a sovereign being and it is my God-given right to have health, to be healthy. And once again, because this feels really powerful, I am a sovereign being and it is my God-given right to have vibrant health. And say that 3 times in your mind or out loud. I am a sovereign being and it is my God-given right to have vibrant health. it makes me feel emotional. I feel a lot of response from my body just from saying those words. And just notice how you feel, what comes up for you. And the angels are happy. They're saying that you really stepped more into your power when it comes to health. And they really want you to continue on this journey and to help you heal as well. And you can call upon them whenever you need their help. They're here for you. They're cheering for you, and they're here to support you, especially if you're starting to feel certain fears, or you're starting to feel once again that cloudy sense of, I don't know what's right, what's wrong, where's left, where's right, that sense of confusion. Ask the angels for clarity, right? Ask your body to help you feel more clarity. Ask your higher self. You have so many resources, so much support. You can play this video again as often as you need. If you resonate with it, if you feel like it was helpful, you can play it again. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one, I also offer private sessions where we can look specifically, at what you want to work with, and those are really powerful because we can go deeply, working specifically with your intention, with your request. And I also currently do group sessions, which are also very powerful. And you can check my schedule below. At the time where I'm posting this, they happen on Thursdays. So you are welcome to join those. We oftentimes also work with the themes of health. And I have other resources that you can look at on my YouTube channel and on my other platforms. I will leave all the information below. I'm wishing you lots of vibrant health, and I hope that you find the information and the people you need to support you on your healing journey. With lots of love, I will see you next time.